It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Sacramento Kings out at Golden One Center. Well, for Sacramento, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, adding to his already lengthy resume, taking the helm of the U.S. men's basketball team. Do you like him as the pick? Kenny?
Well, without question, if you think about sports, he might not just be the most respected basketball coach. He might be the one most respected in sports in general. And, you know, he was assistant in the national team since 2002. He obviously knows the international game, and the players love him. And his style of play, everyone touches the ball, Shaq. Not one guy's just going to dominate.
And, you know, Pop is all about putting aside ego, working as a team. I think it's a perfect fit when you're bringing together that all-star talent. We all know what he can do with all-star talent.
And I don't think he's going to have to do any interviews during timeouts during the Olympics. That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you for joining us.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against Portland.
Really an intimidating style of defense. I mean, they challenged everything at the rim, and that led them to victory.
That was a big-time block party. Even several shots they didn't even get a hand on were effective.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Sacramento Kings coach Dave Yeager started out coaching in the minor leagues. And every year he'd attend NBA training camps, but especially ones with teams that had big roster turnover. He said a coach who's had his team together calls out a drill, and everybody does it. But to watch those guys teach and put it all together, that was where you really learned. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And it's clear that Coach Yeager is a details guy, an impressive young coach. And what an arena the Golden One Center is here in downtown Sacramento. The city worked so hard to find a new home for the Kings. And, Chris, they came up with a beauty.
Beauty, you're right. I mean, you have to be happy for Sacramento with how this turned out. Kings fans are some of the loudest in the league, and I've even kind of rung that new cowbell they have there in the new arena, you know, as it pays homage to the past.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Now Mills. There's the dish to Murray. Aldridge a screen. Murray the pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Murray out there with Mills, and it's Ginobili in at the 3 side. Now here's Mills. Outside Gasol. Ginobili against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol setting the pick for Ginobili. High arcing shot.
Just phenomenal timing on the block. Labissiere leaping up for the forceful rejection.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fox kicks to Hield. And a miss there on the triple. On defense, Sacramento. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
Well, also, when you're a monster underdog, you have to play like a monster. You have to be aggressive, really physical. I didn't think they brought that level of intensity.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Here's Mills. Scalabissiere picking up that last basket. Aldridge dishes to Murray. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Murray's got his first points of the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here's Hield. D right on him. Paulie Stein at the elbow. Feeds it to Fox. Banked in off the glass.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Hield, covered by Mills. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Now here's Murray. D right on him. Here's Jackson. Here's Labissiere. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Come on, just look at Labissiere, just staying after it and creating additional opportunities for his team.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Mills. The teardrop falls in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hield, the pass to Jackson. He dishes it to Fox. Paulie Stein with the screen for Fox. To the paint. Gasol against Paulie Stein. Good work defensively by Gasol. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Why did he go to the leaner there? It wasn't a defender in sight, but he certainly shot that in rhythm.
Hield kicks to Fox. Inside. San Antonio with the rebound. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio leading by 4.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled 7-footers this league has ever seen. Whether it's the low post, high post, flaring off picks, you want the ball in his hands.
Ginobili's gone 1 of 3 from the field here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
This year, dishes to Cauley-Stein. Rejected by Gasol. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Pau Gasol, a very good perimeter shooter, starting to stretch his range out beyond that 3-point arc.
Yeah, his face-up game is becoming more and more prominent. Working from that elbow, he's become more of a triple threat. He can shoot it, drive it, and pass at a high level.
First free throw is good.
in the Spurs last season. How about setting the all-time record for consecutive winning seasons with 20? This is a group that's won 50 or more games in every one of those seasons except the strike-shortened one in '99.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Greg, for the Spurs, they're so competitive. It's inevitable. They just win year after year.
Yeah, but that big three of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili, the all-time winningest trio in the history of our league, had a lot to do with it. And as that era comes to an end, they're doing a terrific job of just picking up new star talent without skipping a beat. His mid-range game is what sets Aldridge apart from the other bigs in our league. He's about as accurate a shooter as you'll find among players with his size.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver. Labissiere, no good. In transition, here come the Spurs. Mills passes to Murray. Here's Ginobili, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Kufis checked in for the Kings.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Ginobili.
You know, the one thing I love about Sacramento is that the fans are some of the best in the league. They know the game. This is a basketball town. The Kings are the only team of the 4 major sports in town. The fans have pure passion when it comes to supporting them. There's a great fan that we call Sign Lady. She makes a sign for every game. She's been there for many years, and there's so many great fans like her. What's up, Sign Lady?
No good there. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Fox. Gasol with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Got that one up quick. And as you said, Chris, with the Kings being the only pro team in the city, makes Sacramento absolutely rabid about their team.
And since that crazy talk of relocation has died down, Kings fans can rest easy. Sacramento fans know that their team will be here for the long term.
Oh, he's only 1 for 4 to start. He has just not been able to get it going here.
The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Labissiere. Carter comes in for Jackson. And Shumpert in there for Fox. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Gasol. Anderson comes in for Manu Ginobili. Green, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And Parker's subbed in for Murray. And the free throw, no good.
Well, Buddy Hield, the main part of the package that came back to the Kings in the Cousins trade. Hill was a player the Kings have been interested in for a while. Ownership targeted him specifically in the Cousins trade.
He took good advantage of that screen. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Oh, come on. You have to commend the way Gay sees the floor, especially how he sees available space off of picks and capitalizes.
Here's Kufis, and that one is stuffed right through.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Now, here's Anderson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Floats one. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay is the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
And Chris, with Hield, part of why this team was so intent on getting him was because they love how he can develop as a scorer.
Oh, yeah, and to be clear, he can't replace Cousins with his production, and the team knows that. They wanted a perimeter scorer to transition and build around. They got their man in Hill.
That's good from Gay. Bogdanovich is checked in for Heel. Spurs also with the sub. Laverne, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. So he gets them both. And when you look at the younger generation of players coming in now, Chris, of course, you do the interviews, you see them, you talk to them. Is it easy for you to relate to these younger players?
Yeah, it's definitely easy to relate to them. I think that our generation has a lot of influence on their style, their kind of expression of self, just as generations before us did, and we have that unique bond. I think that's one of the advantages I have, that I've known some of these players since they've been young. I know their habits. I know that they're good kids, good individuals, and they just express themselves differently. You know, do I like the way they come into a game dressed looking like, I don't know, Ozzy Osbourne and Run DMC mix? Nah, I don't like that. But people used to say that about my style and my clothes too, Kevin. I'm sure they did that about you too, you know. So, man, I just love it. I just take it as we have some of the best players that fans have seen, and I'm just enjoying everything from the wild clothes to the music to their style. But, no, it's not hard to relate to them, man, because they're all pretty good kids.
Chris, just for the record, they never said that about me. I always...
Yeah, you already set the trend.
Green with the block. Gay against Randolph. Gay dishes to Parker. Now the feed to Laverne. 6 to shoot. Passes to Green. That one wide left. The Kings trail by 11. And Shumpert kicks to Randolph. Out to Carter. Here's Koufos. Here's Randolph. That shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Parker kicks to Laverne. Now the pass to Green. Carter against Anderson. Spurs working the ball around now. Gay with no one around. They get it back. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shumpert against Parker. Shumpert passes to Bogdanovich. Trying to get back on track. And he sinks the layup. Bogdanovich has got it back down to within single digits for Sacramento. The Spurs shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Green. Kicks it to Parker. He feeds it to Gay. Back to Parker. Gay outside. The baseline J. Another miss by Gay. The Kings shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Bogdanovich dishes to Carter. Shumpert with it. He's picked up by Parker. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Love the aggressiveness. Shumpert isn't afraid of going inside.
Spurs leading by 7. Pass to Gay. There's a good screen. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the lob to Randolph. Here's Carter. Green with the rebound. Parker right side. And stolen by Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Carter.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Parker kicks to Laverne. Back to Parker. Gay outside. Goes up off the pick. And then Gay with the dunk.
You love how Gay just charges straight out of the hoop. Does not matter who is in his way.
The Kings trail by 7. On the wing, Shumpert, covered by Parker. Shumpert passes to Randolph, and he gets the bucket. Randolph's got his first points of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Gay sets the pick for Green. Laverne down low. Kufis is there, and it's Laverne missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Green, the screen. Gay right side. 2 on the clock. No good on that last second attempt there. Rudy Gay, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the San Antonio Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And one of the most competitive men ever to play this game, Manu Ginobili, spoke with us about this year.
Just rely on what happened in the past, then you're stuck in the past. And we, many of us, maybe our last shot, our last season, we don't even know if we're going to have another season. So, you know, we want to do as good as we can.
Well, the fire is still there, but the energy and the ability, guys, to get it done physically, let's face it, at this point, Ginobili's mostly gutting it out.
Still, you know, though, he'll either beat you or go down swinging. Just a tough individual.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Well, it's all about the rim protection because it's been fantastic. A big part of helping them build this early lead.
We've got Carter. Kufis out there with Zach Randolph. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And when you watch Rudy Gay out there on the court, you see just why he's always been a solid scorer in our league. I mean, any situation, any type of offense, he can find a way to get points, and really one of the more underrated players we have in our league.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Costa Kufis. Rudy Gay hits them both. And with Rudy Gay, scoring, Greg, has never been a problem for him, has pretty much had the same level of production his entire career.
Yeah, and if you say that about some players, it's considered an insult, but it's a good thing for Gay. Usually we'll shoot in the mid-40s for this field goal percentage and solid at that small forward position. Also a great ISO game.
Now here's Gay following the miss by Zach Randolph. Gay kicks to Green. Dishes it to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Laverne. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Laverne's got his first basket. The Kings trail by 6. And Shumpert kicks to Randolph. Outside, Bogdanovich. A beautiful reverse layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Spurs shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Parker kicks to Anderson. Green, the screen. Anderson dishes to Gay. Sinks the 15-footer. Gay's got 12 in the game.
And when Gay gets the hot hand, just keep feeding him. He can really stroke it from any area of the court.
Picked by Randolph. Shumpert passes to Randolph. Some solid defense from Gay.
A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
The tray. Another miss by Gay. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Cauley-Stein, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Sacramento.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
San Antonio leading by 6. The dish now to Gay. He kicks it to Laverne, 18 feet out. No good on the shot. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs have never been the flashy team in the NBA. Tony Parker said beautiful basketball is playing the right way. Ball movement, pure, beautiful basketball is the way we've played. You have all sorts of fans, and there should be something for everybody. Kevin, he told me a long time ago, if we were in New York, people would love us.
And during Popovich's time in San Antonio, the Spurs have always played together, D.A. Got to respect their team-first approach to the game. Now, here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's a good screen. Anderson against Carter. Parker outside. Tries a 3. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Randolph. The Kings trail by 6. Shumpert dishes to Cauley-Stein. And Bogdanovich kicks to Carter. Knocked away. Laverne with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. Green with the ball. He dishes it to Parker. Gay outside. Green, the pass to Anderson. Launches a 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Carter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
First one falls for him. And Chris, when you played, what did you always appreciate from your front court mates?
Wow, defense, someone that could help defensively, someone that could help on the boards, and I was really lucky to play with some great passers. And Juwan Howard, when I was with him in Washington, probably the best passing big man I played with, and then Vlade Divac. I mean, being able to play with those guys, I really appreciated their passing because they make it easy for you.
Well, one thing that Dave Yeager has provided in Sacramento, Chris, is a connection to the core members of the team.
Yeah, and having your star player believe in Coach Yeager and vice versa makes life a lot easier for this team. You can't get very far with infighting between coaches and players. That's something the Kings have battled even before Yeager's tenure.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Carter's got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Murray following the score by Vince Carter. Gasol kicks to Ginobili. The feed now to Aldridge. Aldridge double teamed. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Fox. The Kings trailing. Here's Cauley-Stein, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. They get Paul Gasol.
Well, that's the length of Cauley-Stein. He's a nuisance for any opponent. He uses that to his advantage in how he draws fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Willie Cauley-Stein out of Kentucky, a player who many thought would eventually become a big-time center in the league, was taken 6th overall in 2015. That surprised some people, but he has had a hard time finding his place in this NBA.
Well, for Cauley-Stein, some of it has been opportunity, but also just consistency. You know, he's shown some flashes of greatness for moments, but he rarely puts together a stretch of those big games.
Now here's Ginobili. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Gasol. And Labissiere sends it back. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Taking a look here at numbers for De'Aaron Fox. How last month turned out for him, averaging 13 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Now here's Labissiere. After the miss from Pau Gasol. Here's Jackson, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So it's San Antonio now. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Fox. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge a screen. Mills. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Mills. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you've transitioned from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before. Even if you're not on a team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing that they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
Here's Murray. Sacramento able to drain the three. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh, yeah, and as a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone that you want to set, the attitude that you're trying to play with your teammates are following.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
And San Antonio has possession after the Kings pick up 2. Aldridge dishes to Ginobili. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Hield. The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. Sacramento making a switch here. Koufos is checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. No good from Gasol. The Kings leading. Hield the pass to Koufos. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Offensive rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Here's Labissiere, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Hield. And the layup's good off the glass. Hield's got 6 points.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now here's Ginobili. 6 points for him. Gasol a screen. Here's Mills. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Sacramento leading by 3. Hield kicks to Labissiere. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Fox kicks to Hield. They set the pick to the middle. Ginobili with the steal. It's 3 on 3 on the fast break. Here's Mills. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. He's got 10. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Fox dishes to Labissiere. Passes it to Koufos. Labissiere kicks to Fox. Clock at 4. Scooped up. Here's Koufos, and Gasol sends it back. They get it back. Here's Hield. And at last, they get one to fall. Hield's got 6 here in this quarter. 1:35 left to play here in the half. Aldridge a screen. Down low, here's Gasol. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the long arms that Gasol has is what allows him to drop dunks on defenders. What a powerful force close to the rim.
Jackson in the corner. The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 11 points.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Murray, the pass to Gasol. To the middle. Tries again and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
And LaMarcus Aldridge really possesses tremendous shooting touch when you consider this guy's basically a 7-footer, and he's increasing that range. Last season, up over 40% from 3.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Zach Randolph's checked in for Skal Labissiere, and it's Bogdanovich in for Hield.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Aldridge doesn't shoot a ton of threes, yet he still earns his keep in that mid-range.
Yeah, on that left block, back to the basket, and with his size, that turnaround, Jay, is just about unstoppable.
Outside for Jackson, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Tries again. Kufas. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Green kicks to Parker. The pass to Aldridge. Green against Bogdanovich. Back to Aldridge. Over Randolph. Aldridge misses.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
Fox kicks to Kufas. There's the pick. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's San Antonio leading by just 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Dave Yeager, Coach, how do you keep up the defensive pressure and slow down their offense?
We got to just try to keep them in front of us and shoot jumpers, and then no second chances.
Rebounding is your team's strength. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
I was surprised on how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
When you think about giving up 3 or 4 extra turnovers, that can mean 8 or 9 points at the other end. That's why every coach preaches it. Take care of the basketball. Bottom line, they need to protect the ball and play under control.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. On the court right now for the Spurs. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Mills out there with Murray. And it's Ginobili in at the small forward. Mills with the steal. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defensive end. He said, "My mindset is the same every game. Whoever I'm playing against, I go in and try to stop their best scorer and then try to get myself going on the offensive end." Kevin?
And David, that's what you get with Kawhi. Mr. Consistency, one of the best two-way players in the game. The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first. He's off on the second. The Kings trailing. Stein dishes to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Jackson passes to Fox. Stein with the screen for Fox. Pass to Hield. Beyond the arc. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Murray. Good-looking screen by Gasol from downtown. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stein. And a look here at the shot chart for the Spurs.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Ginobili outside. Aldridge with a screen on Fox. Here's Murray. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
And Mills kicks to Murray. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Gasol, a screen on Fox. Clock at 6. Murray dishes to Aldridge. Over Labissiere. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Takes the 13-footer. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got 11 rebounds in the game. 14 feet away. Sacramento grabs the miss. Stein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Aldridge. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. He feeds it to Mills. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Mills has got 12. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Fox kicks to Jackson. Poked loose. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Fox. Murray, the pass to Ginobili. Aldridge left side. Count that one. And now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead.
And now this game is becoming a showcase for Aldridge. He's been out of control. A one-man team. Now it's just a matter of getting him the ball and getting out of his way. All the officials are all over that one.
The Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Labissiere screams potential, a gigantic player who plays both ends of the floor well.
Carter, he's checked in for Sacramento. Amon Shumpert has come in for Fox. The Spurs also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. San Antonio leading. Ginobili outside. Gasol, a screen on Shumpert. Shot off the pick. Gasol controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
There's the pick. And Shumpert kicks to Labissiere. Has to Cauley-Stein. Heel dishes to Cauley-Stein. Over Anderson. A rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
I mean, frustrating when missed free throws become contagious. Really the Achilles heel in that one.
It's sad when you're aggressive enough to draw the fouls, but just not enough touch to cash in at the line.
Now here's Shumpert. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. They get the rebound. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Cauley-Stein.
Oh, man, the relentless pursuit of the basketball by Cauley-Stein. Just a tremendous hustler on the offensive glass.
Murray with it. Guarded by Shumpert. Anderson the screen. Shot off the pick. Misses off the left iron.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
A drive by Shumpert. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
See how Shumpert just powered through that? So good at converting, even when he gets knocked around.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good from Shumpert.
No, I love Shumpert. I mean, defensively, he's reliable, but offensively, you know, these guys now can depend on him. And he has a great sense for when to shoot the ball as well. What a battle for that rebound there. He did an outstanding job in getting position and hauling that one in.
This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. 5th, Willie Cauley-Stein.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
For Sacramento, they have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Both shots good from the stripe. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Gasol up top, kicks to Murray. Spurs passing it around. The high post shot, drained for 2 points. Mills has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And how about the commitment of Gasol on the screen, doing whatever he can to open up shots for his teammates.
On the wing, Shumpert. He's covered by Murray. And Shumpert kicks to Labissiere.
And checking out some numbers for Willie Cauley-Stein.
He's been dominant over the last month. 5th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. First free throw is good. Zach Randolph is checked in for Sacramento. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Manu Ginobili. Danny Green, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And Tony Parker is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And he makes both free throws. San Antonio trailing here. Parker kicks to Laverne. Dishes it to Parker. Feeds to Gay. Over Labissiere. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Parker. 14 points for Gay. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Tony Parker in the 2017 season with the lowest minutes per game average in his career. He was playing so well in the playoffs. I mean, historically well. Then, Greg, as we know, the quad injury in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's pretty clear that 15-year run he's had as a starter, that window is rapidly closing, but still effective, just no longer the focal point that he once was.
Screen by Parker. Green passes to Gay. 5 on the clock. Over Carter. Another miss by Gay. And stolen by Gay. The Spurs getting another chance here. Green, no luck.
He's not especially strong in the basket. All the defense did was make their presence felt, and it was enough to make him feel uncomfortable releasing that one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Green after the made shot from Amon Shumpert. Laverne down low. He's covered by Randolph, and he recovers it.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Spurs have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That one is off. Some changes for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Skal Labissiere. And it's Bogdanovich in for Heel. And the second free throw, good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shumpert with it. He's picked up by Parker. Outside Carter. Green with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
For Sacramento, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Shumpert. And both free throws good from Amon Shumpert. Spurs trail by 3. Parker dishes to Gay. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Baseline jumper. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
You can't forget about the precise mid-range shooting of Gay. He's as good as they come from there.
And Shumpert kicks to Bogdanovich. Drains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 10.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
There's the dish to Gay. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Rudy Gay suffered the injury last season, but was still a wanted man when free agency rolled around, Greg, and San Antonio got him.
Yeah, I mean, the Spurs made a big offer for him, and Gay felt it was the right fit. Interesting to see how his role develops in San Antonio this year. Still, there's a feeling that he's got a lot left in the tank.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
The feed to Carter. Fires from deep. And another three for Sacramento.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first two quarters.
Now here's Green. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. San Antonio again missing. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Fox, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 7. Parker kicks to Laverne. Passes it to Parker. Laverne dishes to Parker. No good off the back of the rim.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Bogdanovich, and it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. A nice shot by Anderson.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
That's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Now, here's Fox. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Fox against Parker. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Gay. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Kings making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Fox with it. He dishes it to Koufos. The pass to Fox. Back to Koufos. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Parker with the steal. Pass to Gay. He feeds it to Aldridge. Pass to Laverne for the tie. The shot misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Fox with it. Now Green defending. Fox passes to Jackson. Again, the miss by the Kings. Spurs trail by 3. Up the floor. Here's the teardrop. Koufos grabs the miss. Koufos has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside, Randolph. Here's Jackson. But he recovers it.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them.
These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Sacramento. Parker kicks to Gay. Green, the screen. Gay with it. Kufis is there. Out to Parker. Back to Aldridge. Dishes to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. Feeds it to Aldridge. Gay outside for the tie. And it's Gay again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here is Fox. They set the screen. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6 to stop the drought. Right through the D for the layup. Jackson's got 13.
Aggressive move. He barely beat the defender to the punch.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Kings lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
They had a lot of great shots that haven't dropped. A lot of great shots. Keep moving the ball. It's the key. The ball's got to move. People got to move.
And this is what Greg Popovich wants to see, guys. Playing unselfishly and taking good shots.
Yeah, and having a little bit of bad luck offensively, but Coach wants them to stay confident. Just keep running the offense. Trust in who you are.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Fox is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Kufis. And it's Randolph in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Gay dishes to Aldridge. Parker passes to Aldridge. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's covered closely.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
It's Ginobili outside. It's good from long range. Ginobili's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Kufis. Outside Jackson. Baseline try. Sacramento again missing.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Now here's Mills. Gay outside. 6 to shoot. Aldridge a screen. There's Gay. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Ginobili.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Sacramento. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Kufis. Labissiere comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Pau Gasol is checked in for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray comes in for Tony Parker. He hits the second from the line. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Gasol a screen. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Labissiere. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
To the paint, stolen by Ginobili. Kicks it to Mills. Gasol a screen. Mills passes to Murray. Lock at 6. Inside. To tie it up. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hield dishes to Cauley-Stein. Hield kicks to Jackson. He gets that one. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Murray. Gasol, a screen on Fox. Murray, the pass to Gasol. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick and roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Now, here's Fox. Greg, you ask a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at 1 speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. And maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender as he was at Kentucky.
Free throw good, Fox.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Fox hits them both. Spurs trail by 4. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. Ginobili outside. From the stripe. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Now, here's Fox. He's covered by Murray. Gasol with the steal. Now the dish to Murray. Three-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
All day. That's money for him. The defense will think twice about leaving him next time.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. The feed to Labissiere. They set the pick. Passes it to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
I love seeing Hill shoot the 3 ball. He's a high percentage scorer from there, firing with ease.
Spurs trail by 4. Now Murray. Aldridge a screen. Murray kicks to Mills. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Hield sets the pick for Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein a screen. Labissiere. Gasol with the defensive effort.
Now, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Mills in the corner. Over Jackson. Mills can't hit.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Timeout, gentlemen. 2 shots. Blue shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Oh, surely he'd like a mulligan on that one he missed. But it's a 2-possession game.
Now here's Ginobili. Good looking screen by Gasol. And Mills kicks to Gasol. 6 to shoot. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
It's Ginobili outside, and it's Fox with the rebound. Kings leading now by 3. Makes it off the glass.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, he just can't get anything to drop today, and his team is hurting as a result. He should concentrate on moving the ball around and getting his guys involved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them that for now, they have to back off of the three-point line. He said, we don't have to just shoot threes. Let's get the ball in tight for some high-percentage looks inside the paint. Back to you guys.
It's tipped. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. It's good.
Well, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Fox dishes to Cauley-Stein. From 17 feet out, and he can't bank that one in. Spurs trail by 3. Murray with it. He kicks it to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Gasol missing. Kings have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Cauley-Stein passes to Labissiere. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Mills. He dishes it to Murray. Gasol, a screen on Fox. Murray kicks to Gasol. Takes the 13-footer. Gasol with another miss.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Here's Labissiere outside for Jackson. Jackson missing again.
Well, after hitting a couple in the first, he has cooled down a bit here.
Ginobili against Jackson. The jump hook. Nice shot by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 5 points now in the quarter. Sacramento leading by 3. This year dishes to Fox. And the pass to Hield. Labissiere, the screen. Hield kicks to Jackson. Stolen by Ginobili. Now here's Mills, covered by Hield. Mills passes to Murray to tie it up. And Patrick Mills gets the three. Mills has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. In the corner, Murray with it. Down low. Mills dishes to Gasol. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, it looked as if he would never find his game after that awful first half start, but he's really hitting his stride in the second.
Hield kicks to Jackson. To halt the run. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ginobili with the three. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Fox, and good, he nails it.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Aldridge's screen. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here is Fox. Labissiere, the screen. They set the pick. Jackson down low, covered by Mills. Off on the layup.
Hard to tell if he's just lacking energy in the second half, but it does not look like he's himself out there.
Ginobili, the pass to Mills. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty in how he rises up to the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Now here's Mills, covered by Hield. Murray kicks to Mills, and finally they hit one. Mills has got 23 points.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead has got back down to 5 as they get the points there from Hield.
And there's a reason Hield has the ball in his hands in big moments. A highly creative and confident scorer.
.143 left to play in the final quarter. Aldridge's screen. Off the pick. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley Stein's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And San Antonio called for the foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, everybody knows he's a talented guard. He's a deadly scorer. He can get hot in a hurry.
He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Now here's Ginobili. Pass to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Back to Ginobili. 5 to shoot. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. That one misses. So the Kings will take it the other way. Hield dishes to Labissiere. Back to Hield. Over Ginobili. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Ginobili can't get that one to fall. Here's Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Tony Parker's checked in for the Spurs. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
That one misses. And it's Sacramento's ball. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Rebound by Tony Parker. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 7. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, LaMarcus Aldridge.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Connects!
And these points in the game, they turn to Randolph. He knows how to finish.
And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Oh, anything's possible, but they're going to have to be perfect the rest of the way just to even have a chance. He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Carter with the 3. They get it back. Shumpert. Good D by Parker. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.